Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing amazing. First things first, I want to wish you all a Lag BaOmer Sameach. Tonight, of course, is Lag BaOmer. First in terms of halakha, both Ashkenazim and Sephardim are allowed to shave and get a haircut tomorrow, Friday, before Shabbat, of course, and the halachot of mourning, whether that means parties, live music, etc., no longer apply starting tonight and tomorrow. And it's really a time of celebration for the Jewish people. It's a time where a very common custom to light bonfires. And of course, these bonfires are not just fun and games, but they represent the fire inside of every Jewish soul, the fire of the Torah, the fire of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who was not only an incredible Rav who wrote the Zohar, Kabbalah, but also just represents the absolute passion of the Jewish people. And we should all have a great awakening from the fire of Torah, and our neshama should be on fire, really feeling connected with Hashem. I think it's a perfect segue into the actual parsha of this week, which is Emor. Emor firstly deals with the standards of the Kohanim. The Kohanim have to keep themselves to a very high standard in order for them to serve in the temple. And then the parsha largely deals with the holidays, the different holidays, when they fall out, etc., etc. And I think there's an incredible lesson to be learned at the beginning of the parsha, that the Torah goes out of its way to teach you that if you're a Kohen, you can't just live in everyday life. You have to really hold yourself to higher standards when it comes to what you're allowed to touch, being contaminated, because you're very important. You're doing service in the Beit HaMikdash, service in the Mishkan. You can't just, go with the flow. You have to really hold yourself a cut above. We live in a world right now where it's just backwards and upside down. I've said this many, many times. Like, the way people look at the world is crazy. And one of the things that's most glaring, at least to me, is the double standards that the world has when it comes to the Jewish people, when it comes to the Jewish homeland, Israel versus compared to everyone else. Right? The Jewish people are held to an insane double standard when it comes to our behavior, and literally with a level of scrutiny that, like, we can't do anything wrong. There are so many countries that are so immoral and corrupt and disgusting, and if we look the wrong way, the entire world comes down on us. And obviously there's no excuse for that, and it's terrible. And there's no excuse for holding us to a double standard which no one else is held to. However, I have to tell you, that's for others applying standards to us. That's for other nations and other people looking at us and expecting more from us than anyone else. It's inappropriate. It's not right. It's immoral, and we shouldn't stand for it. But when it comes to the way we look at ourselves, just like the Kohanim, we absolutely need to hold ourselves to a higher standard than what is commonplace and what is average. Why? We are Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh. We are kingdom of Kohanim, of priests, and a holy, holy nation, which means to be the chosen people does not just mean we are better. That's not what it is. It's not we're better. It's that we are holding ourselves to standards that have a great responsibility. It means if we are the ones chosen to carry the torch of the Almighty, to show the world what morality is, what kindness is, what dedication is, what it means to be sincere and honest and truthful and caring and devoted, that is both an incredible privilege, but also an amazing responsibility. And so while there is a standard in the world, it is crucial for us to be able to look in the mirror and say, I will hold myself to higher standards. And so I would like to establish right now, higher standards, yes, double standards, no. Never, ever allow other people to hold us to a double standard that no one else is held to. But always hold yourself to higher standards than what is expected in the world. We have to be the light unto the nations. We have to be the example for humanity of what it means to be moral, what it means to be ethical. both be it in business, be it in our interpersonal relationships, be it with how we are devoted to our relationship with Hashem, a cut above. And this is the standards that we should hold for ourselves. Each and every one of us individually and collectively as a nation, to hold ourselves to the highest standards and to live up to the mantra, to the slogan of Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh, a nation of priests and a holy, holy nation. Live up to that. That's who we are. Right? That's who we are. We are the chosen people. Now we have to show ourselves in the world that we have earned such a title by our actions, by our incredible, incredible, incredible honesty, integrity, reliability, devotion, our genuineness, our care, our ability to stand up for what's right. And that's how we show it for ourselves. Wow. Big stuff. Let me give you all a bracha, all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot, that we step up to the plate and take on this responsibility and set these standards high for ourselves. And B'ezrat Hashem, soon enough, we'll be serving in the temple and we'll be close to God in the holy city of Yerushalayim. B'meirav Yameinu. Wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot a Lag BaOmer Sameach and a Shabbat Shalom.